Libra, you're Libra. I'm Desi. This is my channel, Starchaeology Tarot. It's March, the month. Spirit is here. We got spirit in the house. We're ready to connect and make some magic happen in a big way. Big magic. Shout out to Elizabeth Gilbert. Elizabeth Gilbert, if you're watching, I love you. Libra, first of all, I gotta give you a shout out to, in addition to Elizabeth Gilbert. Because if you have liked or subscribed to this channel, you're making magic happen for me. And that means so, so much. If you haven't liked or subscribed, maybe consider it. That would be so sick. Also, feel free to share this channel with anyone who you think needs a little extra support during these hard times that we are in, because that's why I started doing this. Tarot is the ultimate form, not the ultimate, it's one of many great forms of introspection and reflection and growth and healing. And I want to create a community here with a growing collective that provides that kind of support for people who are interested in being accountable for themselves. I just read the cards, but you guys are ultimately the ones that do the magic and see it in real time in your life. So thanks for doing that. Thanks for co-creating with me. Thanks for being my friend. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for, I don't know, smiling if you've smiled like any time during this video. Thank you for commenting if you commented ever, or if you want to comment. Thank you for being yourself too, because there's no one else in the world like you, and we need you. With that, let's see what March has in store for you, Libra. Can't wait to see what goodies are about to reveal themselves. Libra, oh boy, we got the Page of Pentacles, we got the Ace of Swords, we got the Queen of Cups. You are emerging in March with some major transformative creative power. You're transforming some sort of project or some sort of relationship, but it's something that you are transforming. Actually, it's something that either you yourself are transforming by sharing a very important truth, or it's the discovery of an important truth that is transforming you, that is unblocking or removing some sort of blockage in flow for you. You'll be in March. I'm really seeing you, Libra, as being fully aligned emotionally in some way, feeling very much like you are a person who has feelings, not a person whose feelings have them. And not only that, it's like there's a real balance here of listening to your feelings and using them as a powerful tool to support you, to give you important information, to help guide you, to help shape you and the relationships that are important to you, or the creative projects that are important to you. This is either going into love, this is going into relationship, or it's going into creative work or mission. But whatever it is, there is a grounding of feelings, of your inner emotional waters. They're meeting earth here. They're meeting land in a way where maybe you were being thrown about by them before. You felt like you were at the whim of those feelings, of those emotional waters. And now those emotional waters are meeting the shore. You're able to anchor yourself, still experience them, not invalidate them, but use them for your greatest good, for your alignment. It's like you're this superhero Libra, and you have this creative flow that's either that has been blocked. I'm seeing some of you've actively tried to block it because it's been too rocky for you. It's made you feel unsettled in certain ways. Some sort of relationship has made you feel unsettled, or your emotions about something have made you feel unsettled, or your creative or mission, your creative life or your mission purpose has made you feel unsettled in some way. And that blockage is melting away as it's being cut with this sword of truth. And that is allowing you finally not only to have that blockage removed, have that whatever it is flowing freely, God flowing freely within you, divine energy flowing freely within you, and along with your own life force and emotional, emotions. Your heart is like free. Your heart is flowing freely. Heart chakras are open. There's just flow in you. But it's not just flowing chaotically. It's not going, in all directions. It's you're learning to contain it in a way that's not blocking it, invalidating it. Just contain it in the way that serves you best, serves your mission best, serves the relationship best. So this is very exciting, Libra. Really beautiful. And this is some truth, that is being made known in March, whether that truth is coming from you or it's coming from someone else. It might be coming from this page in your life. This is someone with a very youthful energy, whether it actually is your own child or someone with a very youthful spirit, a younger soul, perhaps, that you didn't expect to deliver this kind of gift to you. Someone you didn't expect to come to you with this presentation, with this gift. And it turns out what they have to give you is a truth that transforms you. This is also, it also could be that they come to you with some sort of some tool, some resource, some observation, something as simple as an observation that is ultimately a very important tool or resource for you that allows you to make an important decision about being this Queen of Cups that you are. It allows you to make a very important decision about the deep waters flowing within you and how you contain that, how you work with that. An important decision about this relationship, an important decision about your path, your creative path, or your mission, or your heart, just about your emotional health in general, your emotional well-being. There is some decision being made here, though, that just puts you in a position of power. It puts you in the driver's seat, where you recognize that you are in charge here, that your heart wisdom is valuable, and that you can not only transform yourself through acknowledging that, validating it for yourself, but you can transform your world, you can transform things for other people. I'm hearing, Libra, that you can make miracles happen. And when I say miracle, I mean something that someone else says is impossible. And you prove them wrong. You have a vision coming out of March. And it has to do with whatever truth that you learn here, whatever decision you make here. This Queen of Cups is dependent on this truth. It's dependent on this decision. But that decision or that truth, it gives you vision. It gives you vision to see something, to see a creative outcome, something that has great potential that can be created, whether it's something just inside you, in your heart, or something in relationship to someone else, or something in creative mission. You have a vision with this new piece of information or this new knowledge, these new thoughts, this new mental perspective. That gives you a vision that leads you to success. And it's a vision that other people can't necessarily see it. So do not listen to those other people if they tell you it's impossible. Libra, this Page of Pentacles could also be you as a student. I'm hearing that some of you are in a place of learning right now. You are in the midst of some sort of education, or beginning an education, or beginning a new foundation for something real in your life, creating something concrete and real in your physical world. It's the foundation of some new physical, real world structure that you're in the midst of building. And this truth, this idea, or this decision, it comes from you in your study. It comes from you devoting yourself to your study, to your education, just for the sake of learning and nothing more. It's for the sake of just doing the actual work. And feeling little concern for anything outside of the actual work. I think some of you are teachers, and this actually is about, it's seeing almost like a student as some sort of prodigy, or learning something from a student, seeing a student come to you with an idea or a truth that actually affects you on an emotional level. Whatever study you are in, or this person who comes to you might be in, it's this education, it's this study, it's this kind of student-like approach, very practical student like studious approach to learning that drops this truth bomb on you, or leads you to this, I'm hearing golden decision. It's a golden decision. It's like a blessed decision, or a blessed idea. It leads you to that. And that is what transforms you on an emotional level. Some of you are almost trying to bypass the practicality of just of studying something, or bypass the necessity for just buckling down and studying and learning, thinking that you can find your way to this kind of inspiration, genius, vision, like miraculous vision, that other people can't see, even like bypassing your way to an emotional, like creative fulfillment that comes from some deep truth, like I'm seeing some of you as approaching this from just an introspective way. You're trying to do this by reflecting on yourselves, by doing inner work, by listening to tarot readings, by journaling, by doing all the things that that cup's energy represents. But the truth is that you can't bypass this step. The practical studying, the practical education is what provides the foundation for you to then depart from that foundation, for you to then transcend that foundation. But you have to create the foundation before you can get here. You can't bypass the practical foundation. You have to understand the limits of the box before you're able to then cross the lines of the box, cross the boundaries, transcend the box. So pour yourselves into that study, whether that is a literal study or it's more of a metaphorical education, but approaching it the way that a student does, like a college student does, approaching it with that kind of planning and time management and tactics that we learn to, study for tests, like that same kind of approach, apply that to this relationship, to this creative pursuit, this mission of yours. And that's what will then open you up to accessing truth and fulfillment on a deeper level. I would love to hear what this is, what this means for you, Libra. Feel free to comment below if you feel inspired and open. It would be an honor for me to get to connect with you in that way. This is a really cool March for you. I'm excited to see how it unfolds. I'm rooting for you. I love you, and I'll see you next time.